Good afternoon, people. Just thought you might like to see a lovely place just in North Dorset. It's a big farm where it's about 335 hectares, I think. It's been purchased by a wildlife charity, and it's going to be rewilded basically. So have a big longhorn cattle in here and potentially wild horses, ponies of some sort. And allow wildlife to basically spread back into the landscape. It's a big old site, so I just had a walk around it today. It's absolutely wonderful. So the grassland areas, the kind of old kind of silage fields are being cut at the moment, because cutting and removing the hay, you can see hay bales in the barn over there. You may be able to see it, the light is a bit rubbish, but those hay bales have been cut from these big fields, these big hay fields or silage fields on the site. And by cutting and removing those hay crops, you reduce the nutrient levels in the soil, in the grassland, and that basically favours the wildflowers over the grasses. So we don't want all grass, we want lots of wildflowers. And by cutting hay without putting any fertiliser on the sward, by just cutting hay, no fertilisers, taking the hay away, you reduce the nutrient levels in the sward, and over time that allows the wildflowers to recolonise the landscape. So if you can imagine, prior to the kind of dig for victory, prior to the war, all farmland like this would have been absolutely crammed full of wildflowers in these grasslands. They would have been wildflower meadows and wildflower pasture. And then obviously we invented fertilisers, and the fertilisers were designed to favour the grasses and knock out all the wildflowers. So we've lost all the wildflowers from these grassy swards. There are a few patches where the slopes are very steep but still managed as grasslands. You couldn't plough those as a farmer because they were too steep. So in those areas the wildflowers have all survived, and they're superb. They're just like pre-war farmland used to be. But the aim here is to get all those wildflowers back into these species poor sort of grassy swards, and over the next 3, 4, 5 decades, it will take a long time, the site will begin to look like old farmland, but in a kind of a rewilded sort of scenario rather than a more conventional kind of farmed scenario. So it's very exciting. So I've been putting some input into this, which has been helpful for topping up my bank account, which has been empty. So yeah, I just thought I'd let you see what I've been doing. I'm going to be back on the Isle of Wight within days to get some more videos from over there, so do not worry. In the meantime, I hope everyone's well. Do subscribe to the channel and press the like button and the notification button if you want to be notified for when I upload another video. And yeah, read the description to the video below the video, and you'll see some links there to various other bits and pieces relating to me and my channel and things that I'm doing. But I'm now going to go and head down into Dorchester, which is quite close, and grab my usual cup of coffee, but not caffeinated coffee. 3 weeks ago I actually finally cut out almost completely caffeine, and it's had such a dramatic impact. I think I said that in my last video, but yeah, so the first day I had headaches at the back of my head, and my eyes felt really heavy and I felt tired. That was the first day after not drinking any caffeine. And now, just a couple of weeks later, I feel so much better. In terms of my energy levels later in the day are just so much higher. I think by about 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, when I used to drink, 6, 7 cups of coffee a day, caffeinated coffee that is, oat lattes, I would just feel so tired by kind of early afternoon, and then into the evening I'd just feel really tired. I couldn't do anything. So now it's probably placebo, as I said in the last video, but it's just been so much, I feel so energetic now, even though I've walked 3 or 4 miles so far today. I don't feel like I've walked at all, and I'm just full of beans, which is really good. So yeah, I still drink decaffeinated coffee, which has a little bit of caffeine in, and decaffeinated tea, but I drink a lot less of the stuff now. And yeah, I don't think it's all in my mind. I think it has generally made a difference, and that's the difference I'm feeling. So on that note, I'll leave you to say goodbye to Flea. Hello Flea, she's feeling very happy having got through her MOT, and I will go down to Dorchester and have some decaffeinated coffee and upload this video.